they should have by now received the $600, okay, that was passed through December, passed on in December, and some are still getting it, some have not gotten it yet, but if you don't have it, you have to go and...
This is Blair Durham with Black Wall Street Today, your media hub for all things Black entrepreneurship, politics, news, and events in Hampton Roads and beyond.
And now, here's your host, Blair Durham. Listen.
Welcome back. It's the 117th edition of Black Wall Street Today with Blair Durham, and it's time now for Hashtag Money Talk. This segment is sponsored by Apex Financial Group of Virginia and features Mr. Michael Gray. We always get relevant financial tips to move things along. So very excited to have you, sir. How are you today?
Doing well. And yourself, Blair?
Doing awesome. It's good to see you.
Likewise.
And hear
it's always
you.
My pleasure. Yes, it's always a pleasure. It's good to be in the land of the living. Is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
That is correct. What do you have for us today, sir?
Okay, so today I'm going to talk about a benefit, a very powerful strategy. I want to talk about the benefits of transferring risk. The benefits of transferring risk. So let us begin. There are many advantages through the power of transferring risk through financial planning. Notice I said financial planning. I'm gonna give you a list of benefits real quickly. Number one, through the power of transferring risk, you will actually learn how to manage and have a managed cash flow, managing your cash flow. Number two, it will help you to manage personal finances. Number three, it will help you to achieve your personal goals. Number four, you have a clear picture of your retirement goals. Number five, you will have a secure retirement income. Last but not least, and this is the point I'm going to dwell on today, it's going to help you to reduce risk, reducing risk, which is called financial risk. We're going to talk about financial risk, reducing financial risk. And that word risk is very important today. So let's talk about this term. What does it mean to transfer risk? The simplest term that I can actually define this terminology or this term, risk transfer involves, this is very important, risk transfer involves the contractual shifting of a pure risk from one party to another party. So, in other words, it's shifting what we call pure risk from one party to another party. An example will be the purchase of a life insurance policy, by which a specific risk of loss is passed from the policyholder to the insurer, which is normally the insurance company. Now, with that said, Blair, the insurance industry exists because few individuals or companies have the financial resources necessary to bear the risk of loss, okay, on their own. So what do? They use this concept. And it's a very powerful concept that most people don't really understand, but it's a powerful concept. And so what they do, they transfer the risk. They transfer the risk. An example, here's a real live example. Let's say, for example, an individual have a mortgage on their home for $200,000. That individual can purchase what we call mortgage insurance. By purchasing a mortgage insurance, let's say the mortgage is $200,000. By purchasing a mortgage insurance policy, this individual can now transfer that loss or risk of $200,000, okay, to an insurer, which is an insurance company. And by doing this, the insurance company will pay a benefit to the policyholders or the insured beneficiary in the event of death, which means that now that $200,000 risk has been transferred from the individual to who? To the insurance company. Okay, very powerful concept. Now,
Makes sense.
a $200,000 mortgage can now what? Be paid off through the power of what? Transferring risk or loss to what? Another party. Mm-hmm. This can be done by paying pennies on a dollar. What I just mentioned, the mortgage policy can be purchased for pennies on a dollar. The insured, which is the policyholder, pays a very small premium, a very small monthly premium, yet that insured or that policyholder is covered for $200,000. So you paying a small premium, and yet you have $200,000 of coverage to pay off a loss or risk. This is a very powerful strategy, and it's really used a lot of times for wealth creation. And the reason why is because what you're doing, you're buying discounted dollars. For example, you pay 10 cents for a dollar. And the question would be, how many dollars do you want to buy? If I could buy $1 for 10 cents, my question would be, how many can I buy from you, Mr. Gray? So that's the power of this concept. Now, so with this concept, this strategy, this is just one of many strategies that we can sit down and talk with you. This is one that we use quite a bit, but you can have this strategy, you can have this information by calling us today at 757-640-07, okay, 757-640-0207 for your free consultation. Again, the number is 757-640-0207. You can call today and we'll give you information on how you can use this powerful tool to create wealth, and also we'll show you how to transfer wealth. And this can be done, okay, by having this free consultation. Also, too, Blair, I want to talk about another couple of strategies here. We can create wealth in many ways through the power of transferring risk. Another way we can transfer risk to create wealth, again, is by paying pennies on dollars, is through the process of liquidating your debts. You can pay pennies on a dollar, okay, and yet you can liquidate your debts through the power of transferring risk. We have a strategy that would allow you or many to create your own family bank. You can create your own bank, Blair. You can have your own bank. We're hearing
a lot of talk about that, though. How realistic is it?
It's very realistic. I'm going to show you how you do it. Okay, by creating your own family bank, this strategy will allow you, all right, to pay off all of your debts in less than 9 years. Now, I can't go into full details on how it's done, but I'm going to give you some ins and outs about it. So let's say in less than 9 years, all your debts can be paid off. You can be debt-free in 9 years. Think about that. In 9 years, all your debts can be paid off, and you can be debt-free in 9 years by using, again, this powerful tool called the power tool of transferring risk. Now, so by transferring risk, this strategy will allow you to pay off, let's say, your mortgage payment. Now, your mortgage payment is probably one of the biggest debt that we carry. A mortgage payment has what we call normally a 2-to-1 or 3-to-1 ratio, debt ratio. So what does that mean, Mr. Gray, when you say a ratio of 3-to-1 or 2-to-1? Well, what it means is that if you bought a house for $100,000, you end up paying back $200,000. So you end up paying back $100,000, okay, for a house that you purchased for $100,000. That means that you can pay back $100,000, which means that in essence, you just paid for 2 houses. Sometimes Black could be a 3-to-1 ratio, which means if you borrowed $100,000, you pay back $300,000. So you pay back $200,000 in interest. So with this concept here, what we're showing you is that you can pay off a mortgage in less than 9 years. And by paying off a mortgage in less than 9 years by creating your own family bank, you're going to save tons and tons and tons of money and tons and tons of interest. That's why this concept is so powerful. Also, too, with this concept, it will allow you to pay off auto loans. You can pay off credit cards. Now, let's talk about credit cards for example. Credit cards is very tricky, Blair, because most individuals pay what we call the minimum payment on credit cards, okay? Mm-hmm. Which means that if you just paid the minimum payment, it would take about maybe 5, 10, 12 years just to pay off that credit card. So you can see the devastating effect of interest. You're paying a lot of interest just on this simple credit card by paying a minimum payment. We'll show you how to get credit cards paid off. We'll show you how to get auto loans paid off, how to get personal loans paid off, how to get student loans paid off, how to get medical bills paid off. All this can be done in less than 9 years by creating your own family bank. And again, this is through the process of transferring risk. Now, also, this concept also applies to business owners. If you are a business owner, if you're carrying debt, mortgage payment, a commercial loan, auto loans, any type of credit card debt, we can also have business owners with this concept, and they will create a business bank, okay, a bank for the business, as opposed to a bank for the family. But again, this process is a very powerful concept. We use it all the time. Again, this is something that most people need to take advantage of. And if you'd like to have more information on this concept, please give us a call today at 757-640-0207. Again, the number here is 757-640-0207 for your free consultation. Don't delay. Call us today. Now, last but not least, I'm going to talk about a way that you can protect your assets. You can protect your wealth. You can protect your inheritance. You can protect all these things that you labor for and built up through the process of what we call a living trust. With a living trust will help you to eliminate estate taxes. It will give you control of your estate. It will keep you out of probate court. And you can have this tool to help you to avoid probate. And again, this is a very powerful tool that you can use in making sure that your wealth is passed on to your intended beneficiaries and you don't have delay in the process. And this is a very powerful tool that we recommend. And this is what we call a tool to help protect your estate, protect your assets, because a trust will keep you out of probate. A will put you in probate. Big difference there. So again, you can have this information by calling us today at 757-640-0207 for your free consultation. Last but not least, I'm going to talk about Social Security review. Blair, there's so many people out here today that when it comes to Social Security, they leave a lot of money on the table, okay? Yeah. The reason for that being is because they don't know all the different strategies, okay, involved when it comes to Social Security planning. So what we do for you is by calling us today, we'll give you a free Social Security update. Now, the biggest part of Social Security is that many people just miss benefits when it comes to the spousal benefit. There's a lot of individuals now that could begin to increase in the Social Security benefits by just calling us. There's individuals that's been married and now divorced that can still get benefits by just calling us. There's widows. I mean, there's so many benefits when it comes to Social Security. It's just unbelievable. Again, we'll give you a free update. We'll show you how we can help you maximize your benefits. And again, this is done by giving us an opportunity to sit down with you for 1 hour, and we'll show you how you can maximize all these things by calling us today. Again, at 757-640-0207. And we'll be more than happy to sit down with you and go over all this information that I discussed and much more by calling us today again at 757-640-0207 for your free consultation. Don't delay. Call today. We got a pack of information, and I guarantee you'll be blessed. You'll walk away with some value for that 1 hour by calling us today again at 757-640-0207. And there you go, Blair. We'd be more than happy to sit down with anybody that's willing to call in today for the free consultation.
Awesome. Got about a minute remaining. Any very quick updates with regard to stimulus, the second round of kind of help with regard to coronavirus at the federal level?
Of course, yes. Well, right now, the new package is going to allow business owners, again, to take advantage of the PPP. They can also apply for the EDIL, which is stimulus money for business owners. For individuals, sure. They should have by now received the $600, okay, that was passed through December, passed out in December, and some are still getting it, some have not gotten it yet. But if you don't have it, you have to go to the portal, the IRS portal, and click on Get My Payment, and make sure that that payment is en route to you. The other thing about the stimulus money is that with the new Biden administration, we will probably send the $1,400, hopefully in March. That should be coming through as well. So there you have it, additional $1,400, and plus the business owners can apply for the PPP and the EDIL. All right.
And are you all assisting business owners with the PPP application process?
Yes, we help a lot of business owners through that process because, again, it have to be done right. If it's not done right, it'll put you in delay. Sometimes delay means you just won't get your money. A delay sometimes can be a denial. So yes, we help a lot of business owners with that process. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate this segment and Apex Financial Group for always providing relevant financial updates. We'll definitely look forward to next week.
This show is brought to you by Positive Vibes Incorporated, our consulting services. We do credit fixes, tax resolution, we lend private money to real estate investors, and we do debt consolidations. Basically, we put money in your pocket when you need money. We put money in your pocket when you need money. 757-932-0177.
Phenomenal.
Stay with us online at Black Wall Street Today on Facebook and Black Wall Street Today on Instagram, and then follow us on Twitter as well at BWS Today. We look forward to talking again next week. Have a wonderful week. I have said and I will continue to say that the most important priority for the Black community is the Black community, not a particular political party.
Phenomenal.
Hey, yo, when I say black, you say Wall Street. Black Wall Street. When I say black, you say Wall Street. Black. When I say black, you say Wall Street. Black. When I say black, you say Wall Street. Black Wall Street. Black Wall Street.